insane that another year has gone by. This is a wrap up of what I made in 2023. Still can't believe I'm saying that and that the year has gone. I feel like so much happened in 2023. Like it was such a big year, dense. Let's just say it was a year of growth. It was definitely a year of growth for my creative wardrobe. So I made quite a few pieces. There's a few standouts in there, but I'm gonna run through everything I made today. If you wanna see what I made in 2023, and if you wanna start off your 2024 just reflecting on what I made, which is a random way to reflect, then stick around. She's glistening, honestly. She is just glistening. Wow, happy with this. All right, so to start with, of course, is my Oz Open inspired tennis skirt. Now this tennis skirt took a lot of trial and error. It was hard to get it right. I copied a pattern from another skirt I bought, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. The one thing is, there's only a skirt as the lining underneath, not shorts. So I couldn't actually play a proper game of tennis in this because I'm so hardcore when it comes to tennis. Now for a bit of a brighter outfit. The next thing I made in 2023 was my Mardi Gras set. So I made a top and a skirt with a little belt detailing, which I absolutely love. You got the little clip belt closure here. And it's just so bright. I love the copper material. It's also stretchy, so it kind of doesn't matter if I change sizes or if someone else would wear it. Probably has a bit of a size range. So very cool. One thing I will say is the material is super scratchy. So that's a little bit of a downer, but still cute, I think. The next thing I made was a pair of boot protectors for my dad. Now, obviously I don't have the boot protectors here, so I'll make sure I put some good videos in of what that ended up looking like. I think my dog Stella features in that as well. But the boot protectors were good. Again, it was a project with trial and error. I think that's just all of my projects, if I'm completely honest. So I had to change the elastic a little bit and then close the pocket, open the pocket, but it worked out in the end, and my dad did say he loves them and he wears them all the time. Alright, now for something more exciting again, definitely more exciting than boot protectors, were of course my Louis Vuitton Croc thrift flip that I did. I bought this secondhand pair of Crocs from someone on Marketplace. I think I paid 20 bucks or 30 or something, and got this Louis Vuitton bag from my friend. She didn't want it anymore, so that was super lucky, and flipped it. And then I also bedazzled it with some of the Louis Vuitton accessories that were on the bag, also some old necklaces to line the shoes, and I painted them with this fuchsia pink ready color. So I absolutely love these. I'm also gonna find something to wear them to because they're wild. It wouldn't be 2023 if I didn't make my tote bag that is not the Marc Jacobs tote bag. So this was it, my not the tote bag. I also got some olive strap detailing. I actually wanted to use the olive green strapping as the handles, but the company sent me the olive straps in bits, so that didn't work out, so I just thought I would use it as cute detailing, which I think works well with the pink canvas material. And then I used some of my acrylic leather paint to create a stencil and paint on not the tote bag. Alright, now we have one of my thrift flips, which was flipping a pair of jeans into a skirt. So this pair of jeans is now a denim midi skirt. I like this. This was a secondhand pair of jeans from my friend. She also donated the orange skirt to me, which I'll show you in a minute. But it's really cute. I would say it's a little tight. Like when I put the jeans on, they were already tight. So turning them into a skirt did help. But yeah, she's still a little bit tight, so can't say I've worn them excessively.
Make a promise, the world awaits. It's heavy, just breathing.
Next up, we have what I made using the remaining Louis Vuitton bag material, which was this little Louis Vuitton crop top vest sort of thing. I think it worked out really well. I can show you up close. I love how well I did the seam at the front. Like, go me, that was really good. I think it's pretty seamless. But yeah, this is super cute. I should really wear it because I quite like it. And I think it goes well over a white shirt dress. So let me see if I wear that this year as well. Okay, next is another one that I no longer have with me because I gifted it to my niece. It was my bluey acrylic leather painting, which was so fun to do. It was not leather, it was white pleather. And I traced bluey out onto the pleather and painted it and gifted it to my niece. And I have no idea what has happened with that because she has 1,000 toys and 1,000 things to play with. So if she's not looking at it and admiring it every single day, I will let it go. Okay, for my next thrift flip of 2023, we have my orange skirt. So it was an orange dress gifted from the same friend that gave me the denim jeans that I thrift flipped into the denim skirt. So I made this cute mini skirt from the orange dress. The orange dress was too big anyway, even though it was quite a nice dress and potentially a little out of trend now, I would say, but I think this is cute and I would wear it in sort of a wintry vibe, I think, with boots and black leggings or stockings and a black top, kind of like this one. Was my biggest project of 2023. So it was my 41-hour long Outlander outfit. So I did this in 3 parts. The first part was Claire's outer garments. So for Claire's outer garments, I had her top, her skirt, and her stomacher. The top took the longest out of any of the pieces I made. So I think it was 16.5 hours in the end. So it was a bit of a slog getting the top done. But as soon as I got the top done, I felt I kind of nailed it, not to be too modest in this. And so I wanted every other piece of Claire's Outlander outfit to be perfect. So I hope I got the rest pretty perfect, but let me know what you think. So for the second part of Claire's Outlander outfit, I had her undergarments, which was her slip dress and the petticoat. So the petticoat I made using a pool noodle, and I just shaved it down and created a little pillow for it to live in and ties so I could tie it around my waist. And then for the slip dress, I just used my block bodice body pattern and combined that with the skirt pattern that I had, and it worked out pretty well. It's just a loose, plain slip dress. So part 3 of my Outlander outfit, I made shoes. So I hadn't made shoes in ages. I was a little worried about how it would go, but super, super stoked with the outcome. I love them, they're cute, they're simple. So the brief was 18th century foresty shoes that aren't too fancy, so hopefully I got that part of it right. Last make of 2023, it was my Cruella de Vil stole over the shoulder throw thingy. It is sort of faux cow material rather than faux Dalmatian material, but I think because Cruella killed so many animals, this works. So this is what I wore to that $200 per head Christmas lunch that I went to, the boozy Christmas lunch. And it was fantastic, so much fun, and I think this really worked for the theme. Okay, and that is my 2023 all summed up. I hope you loved at least one of the pieces that I made, if not all. Thank you so much to anyone that liked or subscribed or just watched a video, and the comments. I always get the loveliest comments, so thank you so much for that. I hope everyone has had the most fantastic start to their 2024, and let's see what happens this year.